This is Precious over on Facebook.
Let's talk about Patrick Rorick. And my hair hasn't been brushed. I just got out the shower. No, it's not greasy. For all the
Is his name Rorick or Rourke?
old ladies that are bored sitting at home, there are people every day who use different content, different people, different things for...
Now, on this video, this was 5 days ago, and she is defending Patrick.
financial gain. There are also content creators that do not pay taxes, or let me not say pay taxes, but like they go to get a haircut, right? Or their hair dyed, and they write that off at...
How do you not pay taxes? I thought you get some type of tax form, and then you have to pay the taxes on what you make online.
As a business, you know, and so they don't have to pay taxes on any of this stuff because everything they do is wrote off. Patrick is no different.
What? So were they writing off when they were taking the Whitakers places? Is that what she's trying to say?
He has done absolutely nothing wrong. I don't care what anyone says. He loves the Whitakers. Yes, he has a past, but did you hear his live last night? He has one
Notice she said he'd done nothing wrong.
social media, and that is Facebook. And he stated that even though that is his personal Facebook, 1/3 of what he makes goes to the Whitakers. Number one, he didn't have to do that.
Really?
He could have made his own Facebook page and then made the Whitakers a Facebook page. And he can post content with him and Timmy. Who says he can't? I post content with my kids.
The state of West Virginia says he can't.
I mean, I don't get paid like that, but if I did, am I supposed to give them half? I mean, and big
My goodness.
content creators, yes, I get okay. So anyways, no one cared about Patrick and his content. Everyone enjoyed it. They loved it. I never saw hate comments. And then all of a sudden, Eric starts questioning a few things. And I don't have anything wrong with Eric. No,
Notice she says nothing wrong with Eric either.
nothing wrong with Eric. I'm just stating facts. But Eric gets involved and he starts questioning things. So everyone on the internet starts questioning things. Patrick has done nothing wrong.
Really? Nothing wrong, guys. Nothing wrong. It's okay to exploit the vulnerable. It's okay to take their money and do whatever he wants to do with the money.
He hung out with the Whitakers. He took them places. He did things with them. And as far as what I've learned, he was never in control of the mass amount of money. That
Really, most of the social medias Patrick created.
was somebody else. Everyone's saying leave the Whitakers alone. No, I want to see where this goes. I love the Whitakers just like half of America does. That's why we're all following them. And I love Patrick, and I wish the best for Patrick.
She loves Patrick. She's been trying to get Patrick's attention for quite a while now.
So I want to make sure that him and the Whitakers bond stays together. They're country people. They're allowed to fucking do what they want to do.
This won't age well. This is also Precious from Facebook, and this one is from this morning, about an hour ago.
Getting ready to go to work, but I figured I'd answer some questions real quick before I clock in. Let me start out by saying this is how the conversation went.
She's talking about a conversation that she allegedly had with Patrick.
At small talk, he was like, hey, how's everything going, with his accent that I love so much. And then he said, you know, you could be famous. And I was like, I don't really want to be famous. And then I laughed it off. And
Y'all can tell me in the comments if you think this lady is lying, if she's telling the truth. Because how does she go from believing him and praising him just 5 days ago to this today?
then he snuck in, well, I can give you the inside scoop of the Whitakers. And I was like, oh yeah? And then he tells me to get a pen and paper. So I get the pen and paper, and he has me write down, I have it at my house right now, a few names. One was Creepalachia.
What? He was wanting her to go after Creepalachia.
And then there was the other one. I can't remember what it is, but somebody on here just told me that he asked those two individuals the same thing that they asked me, that he asked me. But that was basically how the conversation went. And then I was kind of like a fangirl. I have a boyfriend of 10
Wow, she's a fangirl. Wow. So is that why she was defending him, taking up for him just 5 days ago?
years, and I love my boyfriend. But Patrick, I thought was such a genuine person that I was just like fanning over him, you know? But then I realized after our conversation, I was like, I went to bed crying that night because I was so upset. I was so upset that.
Why? Why would you go to bed crying? If somebody on here wants you to go after somebody else and you don't want to go after them for content, tell them that. Block them. Don't accept their calls. Don't accept their messages. Just block them.
This person that I adored so much and I thought was doing so good with the Whitakers would seriously ask me something like that. And the worst part is everyone's like, what he did, not everyone, a lot of people are like, what he did was not horrible. He was just wanting half of your profit because you're speaking on the Whitakers. But no, that's
So how much profit is she making?
not the problem. That's one of the problems. The other problem is that he wanted me to make videos and dog these other people, like Creepalachia and God, I can't remember the name, but he wanted me to make videos basically breaking down their videos and saying,
Wow. So is Patrick actually doing that, or is this lady just trying to get a following now?
what's wrong with them because they didn't like him. So this didn't become about the Whitakers anymore. It was about Patrick. And that's when I realized this isn't what I thought it was. Anyways, I will answer more questions later. I have to get into work. I didn't really answer any questions. I just told you guys what our conversation was. But there, and listen, I'm not making.
She was supposed to answer questions, but she apparently does a video or whatever she done. She apparently done it like right before she had to go into work. So she knew she wasn't going to answer any questions.
Making these, I just don't go live, so I can't do that.